Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to the Moy Analytics Afternoon S&P 500 Gold and Bitcoin podcast for May 5th, going into the 6th. I'm going to start off with the S&P 500. Okay, we've been bullish overall from 3502. We've seen 3,798.75 to the upside, and we're just testing these highs to make a new high. A lot of other bullish calls in here. I'm not going to go over all those right now. We then had a large pullback. We held exhaustion below at 63.53 and a quarter. We bounced 947.5 and a number of other bullish calls in here. Then we held macro exhaustion up here at 72.99.36 with the 73 even 75 high, and rolled over 101.25 down into here before breaking back above this formation, which now resumes bullishness. I had said that the trade below 72.41.06 to 72.55.32 warns of pressure, but we only saw pressure down to 71.99.50 before breaking back above. So this resumes bullishness. If we fail back down through this line decently, that's going to negate the bullishness from above it, but it would not be a line I would lean against as a short on the downside. However, if we fail below this formation right here on the downside, that's going to warrant decent pressure, and that's going to come in at 72.56. Excuse me, 72.56.98 plus 120 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the gold tomorrow has a good likelihood of seeing range expansion. A maintained gap higher tomorrow will leave a minor bullish reversal below. I'm not going to go over, well, I'll go over higher. So we've been bullish overall since August 16, 2018 from 1183. We've seen 4,443.1 per ounce to the upside. A lot of other bullish calls long-term in here. Then we held exhaustion above with the 56.26.80 high and rolled over 1,526.8. A number of other lower time frame calls in here. And then we held exhaustion above at 49.17.70 and rolled over 407.6. A number of other bearish calls in here. However, I warned we may be in the last stretch down from 49.17.70 with possible exhaustion at 45.23.10 to 45.22.19. And these other ones, and I said we basically are holding the upper of these with the 45.10.10 low and have rallied up to 45.97.50. Decent trade above this formation right here is going to warn of decent strength. That's going to come in at 45.68.70 minus 10 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And a decent penetration in there overnight is going to be 29.4 up until tomorrow's open. Further break above this formation right here, which is going to come in at 46.09.40 minus 7.5 per hour. That will also warn of decent strength. If we roll over and take out these lows, we'll probably come off to test one of these lower exhaustion levels. One more higher time frame note is this rollover here may be the last stretch in this move down from here to come down and test these eventually. Short term, we may see a bullish correction against it, but that's just more of a macro picture. Okay, and then the Bitcoin. Tomorrow has a good likelihood of seeing range expansion. We were bullish overall from 16,275. We saw 110,965 to the upside. A lot of other bullish calls in here. Then we broke below 124,228, which got us bearish. We saw 64,223 to the downside. A number of other lower time frame calls in here. Then more recently, the break above 65,585 brought in 16,455 strength, and then more than that, and then more of that today, up to the highs of whatever it was, 82,110. And there were a number of other bullish calls in here as well. Maintain gap lower tomorrow. We'll leave a minor bearish reversal above. Decent trade below this formation right here, which is a new formation that comes in at 87.51. +6 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A decent penetration below there will warrant a decent pressure. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll see you in tomorrow's podcast.